Hello and welcome to the Engine Room on Bomber TV, proudly brought to you by True Value Solar. And Engine Room first today, we've got a live audience with the Essendon Social Club ladies group here watching on with Macca and also Wally here on the rotating bench. The boys are a little bit nervous with the live audience, so ladies, feel free to make some noise. Just let them settle into it a little bit.
Are you paying in on them, please?
I think Wally was calling them the cheer squad before. No, what was it? Cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders.
Very good. Boys, let's get into it. Plenty to talk about. The weekend's result, we played the three ruckmen. How did that experiment work, did you think?
Yeah, I think it kept the Collingwood defenders pretty honest. And, there's always a place there if they're performing, but you don't want to just carry height for the sake of height. And Tommy Bell-Chambers has been in, obviously, career best form. David Hill, a great leader around the footy club. And Paddy's been probably a little bit down on the weekend, Mac, but he's been one of those players that's been able to go forward, back and play ruck. So there's definitely a place for them if they're performing.
It wasn't really an experiment either.
No.
They deserved a game and all went into the game in good form. So picked the right team for what we thought was the right game and away we went.
2.5 wins from 5 games after a really tough start to the season. There's no doubt about that. The fixture certainly suggests that we've got some games against teams that are lower down on the ladder, not that we take them for granted, Macca. One of the questions on Facebook from David Lane was, once we get to that round 10 when we have the bye, what's a pass mark for the Essendon Football Club?
That's a great question that I think if you're not involved in the game at this level you can actually entertain or think about. But and the crowd may actually chuckle at this one. We do take not only things 1 week at a time, we take it a quarter at a time, and all we're worrying about is that we get a good start in the game on Sunday against Gold Coast, and then play a good second quarter, then a good third quarter and a good fourth quarter, and then move on to the next week. So we think if we stay competitive and keep playing as a team and keep people prepared just to do their bit for the team and not set their expectations too high, and the team keeps working together, well, the wins will take care of themselves. But it's a long year history. I'll tell you that as soon as you start looking at chalking wins up at certain times of the year, they're the ones invariably you miss.
Wally, one of my favourite Facebook questions of all time here on the Engine Room has come through, asking how you balance your time between coaching Essendon's young blokes and also looking after the environmental portfolio in Parliament.
It's been tough.
A suggestion there. Do you know who they're referring to there?
Who is it?
That's Peter Garrett.
Oh, yeah, another nude nut. Yeah. No, it's been tough, but we'll survive, mate.
All right. Now, on Monday, obviously, Collingwood scored a lot of their goals from clearances and around stoppages. Is that something we're going to need to address moving forward?
A little bit. I think it was a sign of a more mature team that consistently set up the right way and didn't get too far away from the basics. And our good patches on the weekend, on Monday, we did the basics really well. People stood where they should stand, and we gave the first option and we put our body on the line and we were prepared to move the ball quite quickly. Our not so good patches, we were a bit safe with the ball. People got lost with where they had to stand, and that's the beauty of developing a team as far as coaching goes, and our supporters seeing a team emerge and get better. And I think not always look at how the team's going, but inside the team looking at how some of the younger players are progressing, and are they improving their ability to win the ball? Are they using the ball better? Do they look stronger out in the game? And if you break the game down, we lost the game by 30 points because of a couple of reasons. That was one of them, not the only one. But at the same time, a number of our less experienced players really showed that in time they'll be able to handle that occasion, and when they get bigger and stronger, they'll actually be able to give out some punishment.
After his impressive form in the pre-season, everyone's been talking about when Michael Hibberd is going to get a game in the seniors in the season proper. Are we any closer to that happening? I know he's an emergency for Monday's game.
Yeah, I think Pig's his nickname for all you viewers out there. If he hadn't got injured, I'd no doubt he would have been playing in round 1, and heard he's actually mentioned that. So it was very close Anzac Day. Obviously it was an emergency, but no doubt with where the game's at the moment, the intensity of the game, and I don't think supporters or general media people don't appreciate the intensity's even gone up again with this extra sub rule, and being lucky enough to sit down at ground level with the games now, is that the players come off, even though they've only been on for 10 or 15 minutes, are absolutely knackered, and Whether it's a rotational thing or how you manage your list is going to be very important, I think, moving forward, during the year, and with a young group, it's going to be a big thing. So, yeah, Michael might get his opportunity very soon, I reckon.
One of your old, players that you used to coach, we come up against this weekend in Gary Ablett. It's going to be interesting seeing him now in a Gold Coast jumper. Obviously, he's going to be a key player for us to stop.
Gary's an incredible player. We all know that. I know he's really enjoying his role with all the younger players up there and mentoring them and teaching them some of the tricks that he's learnt over time. He started to build a little bit of form on the weekend, but if we just think about Gary and forget about all their other players, we're going to fall for the oldest trick in the book. He'll have an opponent, and so will the other 17 guys. I'm going to make sure that we don't let any of them get under our guard.
Well, boys, thanks very much for your words today in front of the live audience here, the Essendon Football Club
Great audience.
Social Club Ladies Group, and we really appreciate you coming along, and thanks very much. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.